better.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down.
What's up guys, it's Brianna. I'm back with another video and today is the twins' birthday. Woo! Happy birthday to them. They're turning 19. This is crazy. I love them so much. I hope the best. I hope their birthday goes the way they want it to, and I love them so much. So yeah, on with the video. It's story time, guys. I think it's about time that I tell you guys about a little more about me. So we're gonna start off with my teeth. Okay, so I had braces on, I think like about 3 or 2 times, and the first time I was in elementary. I loved chapstick in elementary. I loved chapstick so much. And one day in class, I had my braces on, and you know, I was just like playing with it, like putting it in my mouth and like going like that to like my brackets, and like I don't know. I guess like I kept on doing it to the point where like I took one of them off. Like I didn't have the wire thing. I only had like the brackets. So I like chipped one of them off and I was like,
oh my god, I took one of them off and you know, the glue stayed on.
Because you know, when you have braces, they put glue on your teeth before they put the brackets on. Yeah, I chipped it off like that, like with my chapstick. And I asked the teacher if I can go to the bathroom, but you know, it was like a couple more minutes until like recess, so like of course she said no. So I was like, oh my god, and the whole time I was like covering my mouth because I didn't want anybody to see. Once recess came, my friends came with me because they saw that I was covering my mouth, and they're like, what's wrong, and I was like, I took my braces off. And we ran to the bathroom. Once I got to the bathroom, there's like one big mirror at the end of the bathroom. So I had to run across like everybody. I looked in the mirror and it was like gone. It was my front tooth. And I was like,
oh my god, what am I gonna do now? Whatever, I'm gonna take them off. It doesn't matter. Whatever, my mom's not gonna care. Whatever, I can get them again. It doesn't matter.
So I started taking them off. And my friends, they were like,
oh my god, that's so cool. Can I have one?
And you know, when you're in elementary, anything is cool to you. Well, when I was in elementary. The next day, when I came to school, all my friends and random girls came up to me and were like,
look, I still have it.
And I was like,
cool.
This is the second time I got my braces, I think. Second time, I think? Was it? Yeah, I think it was my second time getting braces. I was in middle school at this time. And my friend came over one day. I wanted to go over her house because I've never been to her house. So I was like,
I want to go to your house.
and she's like,
yeah, let's go. We can have a sleepover, whatever.
So I went to go ask my mom, and she like, and I somehow convinced her to let me go because she would never let me go over anybody's houses without like her knowing the parents and you know, getting all that, like, their information and stuff like that. But I somehow convinced her to let me go, so I went, and I had braces on, and when I went, we were playing in her backyard. In her backyard, she has a trampoline, and then next to it was like a big play set thing. Like it had swings and then a slide connected to it, and then and so you know, we were playing on the swings, we were jumping on the trampoline, we were going on the slide or whatever, and then she ended up going on top of like the railing on top of the swings, and she was on top of like the railing thing. She fell backwards and she landed, her back landed on the trampoline, and she bounced up, and then you know, everything was fine. She's like,
oh my god, Granny, you have to try this, it's so much fun.
and I was like,
Okay, that looks fun. Let's do it.
so I tried it. Well, I went on top. I was scared to death. But, you know, I was like, I could do this. I mean, if she could do it, I could do it. So when I went back, I fell backwards and I landed on the trampoline backwards on my back. And then my knees went forward and hit my face. And then I started bleeding. My bracket got stuck to my knee. I think 2 of them came off. My gums were bleeding. My lip was bleeding. It was open. And I have a scar on my neck. I don't know if you can see that. I ended up going home at that, well, like, she was freaking out. She's like,
Oh my God, what do we do?
she wanted to tell her mom, but I was like,
No, don't tell your mom, don't tell your mom. Don't tell your mom. You're just gonna get me like napkins or something so I can clean myself and then just take me home.
she went to go get napkins. I was bleeding everywhere. I cleaned myself, well, as much as I can. And I went to go, well, she went to go tell her mom to take me home. And when we got in the car, she wanted a picture of us. And I was like, The whole time I was like taking a picture like this, like smiling. And I told my mom that I fell on wood. And that I got wood stuck in my knee, which was not what happened. And we went to the hospital because I could not bend my leg at all. Went to the hospital, they numbed my knee and they put like a needle inside the holes, like of where the cuts were. And they're like moving it around to see if they could find any like pieces of wood stuck in my knee. I was like, in my head I was like,
Oh my gosh, there's no wood in there. I didn't fall on the wood.
they didn't find anything, of course, because there was no wood. I only got braces twice because after that I didn't get braces ever again. This one's embarrassing. So I was in elementary, I think 4th grade. I really liked this guy, but in class he didn't sit next to me. Some other kid sat next to me, but that kid did not come to school that day, and his partner didn't come to school that day, so he had to sit next to me, which I was freaking out inside. I was like,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was facing towards the board and he was behind me. We were sitting next to each other, but I was facing this way because I wanted to face the board. So I turned my whole chair. Yeah, I turned my whole chair to face the board and he was behind me. Because every time I looked at him, I would get super red. So I was like, I'm not even gonna face that way. I don't know. I think he said something to me. I forgot what he said. He like tapped my shoulder and he said something and oh my god. I freaking farted. I slowly turn around, like I slowly turn my head around to him and I just see him like, and I'm like, oh my god. My face turns so red. You have no idea. I was so embarrassed. I was like, yeah, I'm not. Okay, I think that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a like, comment anything you guys want, and remember to subscribe. I see some of you that have not subscribed yet, but you guys are watching my videos, so subscribe, come on, and turn the post notifications on. Share this video if you guys want. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love all of you guys. Peace out.
I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.